Well, you're looking good. Facial hair and everything.
Aw, you're
Yeah.
so sweet. What's up, everybody? Well, you may know this girl. She was on the Warped Tour back in 2008, 2009. I fell in love with her in 2009. And then she went back to England, then she went to New York, LA, and then you're just like hiding all over the place now. What's up with that?
Well, I basically wrote the first album in high school, so we toured it for, 5-6 years and played 1,000 shows on the same album and kind of burnt out. So we met in the middle of all of that. I took a break and basically wrote a new album. So that's what I've been doing, is just being a grown-up, learning to do fucking laundry. And it's been great. It's been fucking great. When you're in like Nebraska and all your friends are hanging out in England doing fun things, and after a few years you're like, okay, it's nice to just chill. I think I spent a year just going to restaurants and the movies, being like, fuck that, I'm not moving, this is all I'm doing.
Right.
So yeah, took a little break and then wrote a new record. So now that's what I'm doing. We're putting out a track on July the 15th.
Sweet.
But we're selling it exclusively on Warped Tour at the moment.
Anxiety.
That's right. Booyah, done your homework. That's right.
There you go. So you got the Anxiety single out.
Yeah.
People can come to the Tat tent, figure it out, and
4:20 today we're playing. Great set time.
Yeah.
In Mountain View, California, which is gorgeous.
So
lovely breeze going.
it is. So it's already day 2, but do you feel a different vibe when you came back? It's been a few years, or does it feel like home sweet home of Kevin Lyman?
It's funny because I was actually talking about this yesterday, but it feels like home.
Yeah.
Warped Tour, and it feels like home because of the people who work Warped Tour, the people who've always been on Warped Tour, the people who've held it together for 20 years. Kevin Lyman, Lisa Brownlee, catering to Dark Catering, Shelley Lynn. It's always the same experience, and it feels like home. You can swap the bands out as much as you like, but I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Love being here.
There you go. So being on the Vans Warped Tour, it's fun. It's good 2.5 month run, isn't it, for you guys to meet your fans? And it's nice. A lot of times, I was just talking to Lynn from Paris, and she said it's cool that you get to meet these bands you usually talk to on Twitter. You're behind a computer screen or behind your smartphone, and you're like, oh, you love my music. That's cool. But when you see the expression of these young kids that are going, I really love your music. It's amazing. You guys touch me. It's a whole different experience, and it's nice.
Completely. That's why we do it. When I was growing up, and I think most musicians would probably say the same, or at least in this kind of genre, or most writers would, but, growing up, I listened to, I was going through a rough time as a teenager, and I think there are 1,000,001 people who'll turn around and say, music saved my life, and I'd be one of those people. So, fuck yeah.
They're cheering for you, Tat.
That's right, baby. That's right. I'm here, people. I'm coming. I'm just busy with Vinnie right now, It's my priority right here.
Watch out.
So yeah, basically, it's sort of it makes it worth it. It's nice to make music for people. The whole point is that people get something out of it. People get to relate. If you're writing songs, essentially, while people are at their office jobs feeling shit and not necessarily knowing why.
The coffee's cold, the copy machine don't work, ran out of staples.
Exactly, fucking staples, mate. As a writer, I get the luxury to sit there and ask myself why and write about it, and I think it's been amazing. People will come up to us and say, thanks for getting me through addiction, thanks for getting me over a breakup. There was a guy yesterday who's like, your album got me through my breakup, and honestly, when you hear that, as a writer, as a musician, to me, that's why I do it. Yeah. And it was really pure.
You're like, it got me through a relationship, and now it's getting these people through a relationship, so it works.
Yeah, and a lot of people will be like, well, you get to do this and you get to tour, and it's funny how when you're actually in it, the things that seem so cool on the outside just become sort of day-to-day and not that exciting, but what really, traveling a lot can get tiring. It might look really cool that you're on a fucking plane every other day, but the things that really move me and the things I get really excited about is the fans' reactions and meeting them. It's fucking great. Yeah, it's a best feeling to have someone come up and say, this affected me, thank you. I'm like, right, job done, we're good. Yeah. Boner Town, let's go.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So what is one of your favorite bands that's playing this year at the Warped Tour?
Fuck, I just got asked this question and I was like, I don't know any of the bands on Warped Tour this year. Alaska was fantastic. Alaskan Warped Tour was brilliant. So it's called the Road to Warped Tour, and a few bands go up. Jesus Christ, Alaska knows how to party. Fucking A. Brilliant. The fans are great. The people putting it on were great. We went on fun rides to see a moose, elk, all sorts of awesome animals. It's fucking brilliant. Great time.
Did you ride any animals?
I did.
Yeah.
I rode a moose. It was awesome.
Awesome.
I tamed that beast.
Well, Tatiana, here on the Vinnie Langdon Show, make sure you go get to the inflatable Vans tent every morning at Warped Tour when you show up. You find out what time she's going on, and you hang out at your merch tent. You do a little press, you eat, you come back, meet with your fans. So be sure to check out, right?
Yeah, if anyone's coming out to Warped Tour, be sure to come say hi. It's always lovely to see you guys. Feels fucking great to be back on the road. And yeah, check us out online at Tat Official. Hit us up on Instagram. Come see naked pictures on my Instagram at Tatiana DeMaria. And yeah, stay in touch, and we'll be seeing you very soon.
All right. And she's going to keep watching the Vinnie Langdon Show till she dies.
That's right. Die hard fan right here.